Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account. Want to talk about a couple different things that are going on with this game right now. Number one, of course, we have the patch note that is going to be coming up tomorrow. So we're going to have the new Draconic hero with the patch notes that are coming. Now, Kragar, overall, really strength-based tank. We know there is a little bit of PvP aspect or build that he's going to require, but overall I would wait to build him. Now with the Draconic heroes, they are super expensive. They're not heroes that you're looking to, because even if you want to pick up the free copies of this hero, so if you're going in, you want to do the summons, you want to pick up your free copies. To get all 4 of the free copies, you have to have 150,000 diamonds, or you do have to have the Draconic scroll equivalent to actually build him out. And of course, we don't know how effective he's going to be. Now on here, we are going to pick him up. We're going to use our diamonds. That's where we're going to burn them. But overall, when you start looking at the Draconic heroes and looking at the utility of these heroes themselves, looking at heroes like Nyla, even looking at Melion, we know these heroes are already tried and true and tested. We know they're being used in a lot of different formations, especially when it comes to Melion. Being a support hero, it seems like the buffing that he is giving to the Draconic heroes make him an absolute priority, which again, with Kragar, we're going to have to wait and see exactly where he's going to come in. Now, looking at our Dragon Isle, this is a place where these need to get cheaper. It needs to get more effective. You can see we have 30 scrolls right here. Multitude of ways you can get the scrolls, and I want to do some summons in here for land. You can see right here we do have 22. Now, out of Treasure Scramble, a couple other places, we have been slowly picking these up. But as we can see right now, land we do not have built. Because again, the sheer cost of these heroes, when it comes to the Draconic heroes, land is the priority to build right now. And it looks like, there we go, guys. We might see another copy. That is one more. I believe that takes it to Legendary Plus. I think it might be Legendary Plus. We can use our last 2 in here just because, again, every single week when we've been getting insignias, even getting insignias out of the Dragonforge Trials itself, trying to get through stage 10, still haven't been able to do it. But as you can see, we buy out all the insignias in here. Then we have been picking out our Draconic Scrolls, which is the exact same that we've been doing with our guild store. I'm kind of running it the same, getting the copies, of course, of the insignias first. Then we've been building out Hilduin. Now, Hilduin, of course, we do want to get up to the point of getting 1 star on him so we can go ahead and engrave. And I believe at this point, we're like 3 or 2 copies short. I think we might be 2 copies short. As you can see, we have half of the hero already built, but that is going to be the priority. Because when it comes to here, time emblems, we already have 600. We have more than enough to get the next hero. And then, of course, when we start looking at Eugene, we already have at 3 stars. So I'm going to pause him right here until the point in really getting the benefit of Hilduin and also building him up a little bit further. Now, we also want to take a minute, and I wanted to talk about AFK companions. Now, if you notice, I don't know if the button is here, but there is actually a button that's in here if you've been playing, and if you had AFK, if you were playing AFK companions, that you can actually switch to the accounts. This is where players were switching between the accounts and moving to the account. A lot of players logged in, didn't realize that it was AFK companions, and thought their AFK Arena account was lost. Now, recommendations for this. AFK companions, as it sits right now, from my understanding, is going to be a standalone game. It is going to be independent of AFK Arena. Again, a lot of comments I got, a lot of things that I seen. Players were saying, okay, with AFK Companions rolling out, AFK Arena is going to be gone. That is not the case at all. AFK Arena is a game that is still going to be here. Players are still going to play. It is not going anywhere as we see it today. It is kind of a game that is going to run alongside of it, which I think it's even weird how it's kind of integrated into the game. So you can switch between AFK Arena and switch over to AFK Companions, and overall you can play over there based on the game. And then, of course, you can switch right back to AFK Arena. So they're almost living in the exact same spot that we're seeing them kind of as today. So AFK Client is going to have AFK Companions in there, which again is kind of weird to think that they are together. Now, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, how many players are going to play one game versus the other game, if there's going to be a lot of players that play both games. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like, because again, from the AFK Arena side, it's almost like you're starting over from day one with AFK Arena, but there were still a lot of things that were missing, which again, I don't know if it's going to be incorporated with the new version of AFK Companions. Again, that's kind of a big question mark, where if they launch the game and a lot of players don't play, what's the point of having it? I don't understand it. Again, the point of having a game kind of running alongside of it. But again, we're going to have to wait and see exactly what comes with it. But I just wanted to reassure people because, again, a lot of messages that I got is where is AFK Arena going? Why are they doing AFK Companions? And why are they getting rid of AFK Arena? Again, AFK Arena isn't going anywhere, guys. As far as my knowledge, AFK Arena, again, isn't going anywhere. We're still going to have the updates. We're still going to have the heroes. They're already planning, 24, what's going on. 25, we got a lot of the emails from the crossovers, what they've seen. So I don't know if there's going to be a point where the incorporation of the games could be one and the same. Again, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like when AFK Arena players find out, that it's the exact same game. Now, we also do have the Abyssal Expedition that's coming. Got a lot of questions on this as well. When it comes to the Abyssal Expedition, remember, this is going to be the ranked Abyssal Expedition that we're seeing, meaning this is going to be the one that is going to go in for the avatar frames to go ahead and build it up and make sure and really push progression. For a lot of players, I know a lot of the top guilds still remain the absolute top guilds. A lot of guilds have kind of broke off. We've seen a lot of people leave AFK Arena. So again, a lot of the top guilds that we've seen in the past had to do a lot of consolidation, had to do a lot of different things to really survive in the game itself. But going through the Abyssal Expedition is one and still remains one of my absolute favorite places in AFK Arena. Definitely want to get in there, definitely want to dig in when it comes up on global. Now, of course, in here, the Labyrinth. A lot of players didn't realize within the Dismal Maze, you can actually finish this in an instant. And I'll show you what I mean. They got to the point where level sweeps can just go ahead. It'll sweep all 3 floors. There we go. There's all of our rewards for all 3 floors. And we're done. We've completed the adventure. They've made a lot of places in AFK Arena like that you can just kind of run through in an instance, even going in auto as we continue to see more things added to this game. I really do like the automatic function or the automated function that they've been putting into a lot of different places in this game, just making it a lot faster, making it a lot viable. And then, of course, a lot of it, they're just running the same stuff. I don't know, again, how many players are going to kind of sit on the exact same treadmill where they're not making much progression or not moving really at all anymore because campaign, there's not a big driving force in there, not a huge reason to be pushing through a lot of the content as they continue to increase and really release new chapters. I think 68, maybe 69 right now is what's coming with the next patch to go ahead and continue progression as we see it today. But I love the game. It's not going anywhere for me. I'm going to continue playing it until this game is pretty much done. I'm excited to see exactly when the new hero is coming. Boom. That's a lot more diamonds for those summons, guys. And of course, when it comes to Draconic Heroes, I do not recommend summoning them for anybody unless you're putting money into AFK Arena, unless you're going ahead and you're wailing on some of these characters. Because of course, if you're building out the Draconic Heroes, it means that you're not building out your Celestials, you're not building out your Hypos, because all of your diamonds are going into those Draconic summons. And of course, when it comes to the Highborn, we cannot use diamonds for them. So again, a lot of players are kind of stuck because they don't have the option or the ability to actually build it out anymore. I'm still building out and based on levels. I want to try to make some more levels, even though we're at 29K Essence. This takes us to 32. This takes us to 34, 35, making a ton. Now, of course, Twisted Essence, I stopped buying. You can see we're at 12,000 right here. Even with the introduction of the new hero, there's no way it's going to take 12,000 to go through there. I knew there'd be a point in AFK Arena where we max out our Elder Tree. Not going to have any more need for the Twisted Essence. And we are gaining this way faster than we can spend it. Now, I did pick up a couple more stones in there. Let's pop open these chests. Now, I picked up the stones out of the hero store. That way we can just continue to use these. Now, of course, with these, we have the ability to pick up Celestials and Hypos. So overall, this is something that we always want to buy. And we get a Kinesa and Rook. Very nice, guys. Anytime that we do get a copy of a hero, very cool to see because, of course, at this point, for pretty much all of them, we are just adding stars on there. So there is another star. Taking Kinesa and Rook, if we do use them, which, I mean, Hypo Tower we do, takes Kinesa and Rook now to 3 stars. And then, of course, finally, with our Draconic Land going to Legendary Plus, now we are 3 copies away, which is kind of crazy from getting land up to Mythic, unlocking that signature item. Really building her out. Now, for a majority of players, unfortunately, with land, when it comes to land and it comes to the Abyssal Expedition, very, very key hero in a lot of content. However, most players, including myself, are not going to have the hero available, not going to have the hero built. Even thinking of the insignias, guys, we're getting about 20 to 25 a week out of all the content that we have, all the places we're getting it. And we're getting a couple more when it comes to the month. But overall, guys, not a huge way to get these draconic heroes. So I'm hoping it's going to be a change, and I'm hoping that possibly we could pull a copy of Hilduin. I would love to see a copy of Hilduin out of the summons that we're going to do tomorrow morning. It would be really cool to see. And of course, I believe land might still be in here. I think land might be in the event, the shop right here, medium. So there gives us one card. As they give us one, that's pretty sad that literally that the medium bundle give us one single card. It just seems a little bit stingy at this point. But guys, again, everything with AFK Arena is doing well, not going anywhere. The game is not gonna, disappear as we see it right now. Still gonna be here. Companion's gonna be here. More heroes are coming. Crossovers are coming. Dimensional heroes, of course, are coming out of there. More draconic heroes. We also do have another awakened hero that is going to be coming this year. So stay tuned, guys. We have a lot more that's coming. That is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.